Okay, perfect. God, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I want to get it done somewhat quick because it's been my bedtime, like a while ago. It's time to get to bed. But, no, I told myself I wanted to make a video, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, let's go, should we do the bad, the good, the ugly? Like, how do we go about, like, what I should say and what I shouldn't? I guess we'll start off with, I got in trouble today at work. So I was standing watch, you know, as I typically do. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was on my phone. And I know I shouldn't be on my phone, but it was really hot out. Like, it was really hot out, so I was tired, I was cranky, and I was like, bro, I was so close to being done as well. Like, I was so close. That little back pass was so smart. What are we doing here? Alright. But I was so close to being done, I was like, bro, like, I was... If I'm being 100,000% honest with y'all, I was on Tinder, okay? I was talking to this girl, liking her energy so far, which that is part of the good, so we'll get there. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Tinder girl. Take the shot, King. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ah, you can't get there. Alright, fine. I really wish I had grabbed that boost. That's not on. We're fine. Okay, I can talk now. But, is that... Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. You know I get like this. You guys know I'm like this. But so I'm on my phone, I'm on Tinder, and I get caught by what's called the Atwo. The Atwo is looking at me, and she's like, so what are we doing? And I'm like, what a save. She's like, what are we doing? And like, I know I'm cooked at this point. It's very obvious what I was doing. I was sitting down as well to add insult to injury, which you're also not supposed to do. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was on my phone. And it's a chief, by the way, which is essentially like it's bad, right? The chief is like, that is not who you wanna have catch you on your phone. So, okay. That is not who you want to have, you know, catch you on your phone, start sitting down when you're not supposed to. I'm feeling so hard off my ass off. So I'm pretty much just being straight up. I'm not trying to lie or give excuses. I'm just like, yeah. She's like, are you supposed to be on your phone? But no, I'm sorry. She's like, I bet we're gonna have a guard mount, meaning everyone's gonna wait until I get off watch. Typically they would just go home, so that's already... Wow, I cannot believe you saved that. I made it very obvious I was gonna pass, but nice. But so they're waiting for me, and I'm kind of like, fuck, dude, am I getting in really big trouble? For some reason, I wasn't too worried. I just kind of felt like everything was gonna work out. Thankfully, it did, and I'll tell you how that went. So she pretty much said, I get there, and they're all like in formation, right? Like everyone's in formation, just kind of waiting for me. I low-key kind of felt like a superhero. I'm feeling like VIP at this point. I'm walking in, and I go to stand in formation. She's like, you're going in the front. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go stand out in the front, in front of everybody, and she's like, you're going to tell them what we don't do on watch. And so I take this time to, I wasn't even trying to be funny, but it did come out funny. And so I'm standing there and I'm like, listen up, everybody. What we don't do while we're on watch, and I'm like really projecting my voice, right? Like and it's kind of like one of those moments where it's like, don't laugh. It's like, I don't know if he's saying like it's not my fault, but if so, like I appreciate that. But it's not. What was I gonna say? It's kind of like those situations at school. It's like you're not supposed to laugh, so because of that, it's really fucking funny. And not only that, all my friends are looking at me with like, you know, kind of face, and they're giggling to themselves, especially because like I'm kind of smiling, and I'm looking at Atwell, and she's fucking smiling. Like, bitch, like you're the one making me do this. Why you make me? Like, you can't be smiling. So now like everyone's fucking giggling, right? But I'm like. We do not go on our phone, nor do we sit down. We are to maintain 360 vigilance, and I'm like, you know, pulling out all the fucking key code words, right? Like, I'm giving it my all. She starts asking me on my general orders. I'm rifling them down. She's like, what's your first general order? I'm like, boom. Take my charge of my post and all government property in view. She's like, what's your second general order? And she, by the way, after that, she's like, did you, fulfill your first general order? No, I did not, Chief. What's your second general order? To walk my post. Oh, fuck. To walk my post in a military manner, keeping always on the alert and observing everything takes place within sight or hearing. Oh. And she's like, did you do that? And I'm like, no, I did not, Chief. But I said it with a little bit more enthusiasm, but like, you guys get the idea. And again, she's cheesing. She's smiling like a motherfucker. Oh yeah. I really wish you could have sent that to me, buddy, but it's okay. I'm not mad at you. Just disappointed. Never mind. But so whatever. Then my buddy, he looks at me and he's braking and it's making me brake. So I turn my head, which is a very telltale sign of I'm fucking dying over here because I'm like, and I let out a little giggle. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, it's not no problem. I got fucking red. But, yeah, I let out a little giggle, and I'm like, I'm really trying to hold it in, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like, I know I'm in the wrong, right? It's not one of those situations where it's like, no, like, it's not one of those situations where it's like, no, they're kind of just being an ass. It's like, no, I did fuck up, and I'm aware of that. That's not a pass. I'll never be a pass. And, so I'm really trying not to laugh. Let's get out of here. GG. Fuck. It's a bad loss, but I'm kind of focused on what I'm saying. And so my buddy is just like losing it, right? And then one guy, this is what gets me. I can handle the laughing, right? But one guy's looking and he's just going like, yeah. Like with everything that I'm saying. And like he's doing it on purpose to try and get me to laugh. And I crack, I start giggling and I'm like, I'm sorry, I had a cough. Obviously not a cough, right? So, at this point, it's very silly in nature, and so I was able to get out of it. They're probably going to slam me with double watch tomorrow, so it's like, whatever, but it could have been a lot worse. Like, people have gone too masked for this type of thing, so I really got off the hook here. What a pinch! What a pass. Around you. Alright, Arrow's got it. It's got my boost. Arrow! Got my contact. Okay. That's not good control. Yeah, that guy really just took my boost like that. But yeah, so we got out of that situation by the skin of our teeth. I'm very happy. I'm very grateful to God. Because I'm telling my watch build coordinator, because the Atwo supersedes him, right? So he's like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, I know you guys go on your phone, but don't get fucking caught. And I'm like, my bad, my bad. And but I'm like, dude, like, I just have a good feeling. Just trust me. We're going to get out of this. Just trust your boy Holocheck. And he's like, dude, I almost managed to like kind of like air dribble that a little bit. If I could have got like a little bit more like upwards momentum. Want this boost? Turn it around. I was gonna try and pass it directly out to him. Okay, he's fine here. He's fine. But so, let's see. What else do I want to talk about? I had something. I know I did. Oh, Halloween. What are you guys doing for Halloween? I'm actually, I plan on going out. Like, I'm gonna go out into the city with a couple of my friends. And, God, bro. This guy just keeps taking my boost. Alright. But plan on going out into the city, and like, you know, dressing up with my boys and whatnot. Dang, I almost got that on goal. And we're going to have fun, have a good time, and I hope you guys have a good time. If you guys are going to drink, be smart, you know, obviously. Look at that pass. Ooh, look at that fucking save. This is like high quality game here. Like, I feel like... Alright, let me just shut up. That bump was something... Ooh, I spent a lot of time there. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Give me that. Drop. Top. Wow. Dude, I wish y'all could understand how bad this contact is. If he didn't come so close, I would have passed him. If I had hit that, it would have went flying. Okay, I can grab this. I don't need it. The girl that I met on Tinder, she seems really cool. I don't know if that's like, I don't know, bad manners to talk about. Like, I don't typically see YouTubers talk about, like, I don't know, like people to talk to on Tinder. But she seems cool. Talks about like the Avatar movie and how she likes How to Train Your Dragon 3, and I can be really weird with her. And that's like my favorite thing in a woman, if I can just be my weird little creep self. I just bullied my teammate, and for that I'm sorry. He knows. He knows. Look at that speed! Alright. Okay, I need to get in the way. Alright, it's gonna bounce up-ish. Ah! I wanted it to bounce. I wanted to get it on the bounce, rather. Woo! Yeah, baby! Thank you. Oh my. Take a look at that shot, guys. We like that?
Nope.
We like that, right?
Nope.
Yeah!
Sorry about that. But yeah, no, so she's cool. Had some good interactions with her. Made some plans for Saturday, so that's fun. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, that'd been cool if it just went in. I went on a great run today. I played basketball, I lifted weights, so it was a great physical day for me. I got, you know, hit all the things I wanted to do and then some. My buddy hit me up and he was like, yo, let's go freaking play basketball, and that turned into like this physical thing after physical thing. Oh no, we just get scored on here. Alright, dang, we are down 2. We might lose freaking C3. Alright, let's play one more because I have a little bit more that I want to talk about. So, my buddy came in, I was like, hey, you know, I'll make you like a little protein shake, you know, since you're here. And it's like, you know, I don't want you to not get your protein that you need because we just had like a really big working day. And so, I'm putting in all the stops, bro. I got honey in this thing. I got yogurt. I got the protein powder. I got a little bit of ice. All that, right? I'm being a good friend and shit. Put a little bit of milk in there. Now, you know, I made it. I get the first sip. That's just how it goes. I take the first sip, right? And it's funky. There's something funky going on here, and I know it. I smell it, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm like, bro, you like what is going on here? And he's like, dude, like that tastes like absolute shit. And I'm like, yeah, like what is that? And then he's like, dude, I think it's the milk. Turns out I gave this man expired fucking milk, and like we took like reasonable sips of this as well. Like we didn't just like, you know, Like, I don't know how I couldn't tell it wasn't expired milk, but yeah, so I essentially poisoned my fucking friend right after doing a pretty serious workout. You know, which, I guess that's the extent of my hospitality, you know? Like, give him a little protein powder, give him a little expired milk, hee hee. Haha. Over you. I don't know why you said okay, like, I actually got that around him pretty well. I don't know if his family okay. It was very lucky on my part, but hey. Yeah, that was a funny little thing. Ooh, ah! Sorry about that. That was probably really loud in y'all's ears. Nice, good hit. Great hit. Way to get it around. Dude, I really wish I didn't have to wear contacts. I wish I just had good vision. Or better yet, just glasses. I don't know where my glasses are. Bro, he's getting 50'd out of his mind. I'm demoing you. So no problem. I love when they say thanks for the demo, because you're going to get a no problem every day of the week. Yup! Oh, they're salty. I can tell they're salty. I'm expecting like a little, you know, snide little comment. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll keep it classy. But I thought I had a little bit more that I wanted to talk about. I really, like, there was a lot that went on in my day. It's just I'm not properly retelling it because, you know, I'm kind of tired. That was such a good pass, bro. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at the drop. It was so confusing for him. Oh, God. It was gorgeous. That was a lot of power. Damn, yeah, they're not a fan of each other. Oh, we could have pinched gang. Say close one. Say close one. But let's see. I thought I had something else that happened throughout my day. God, it's so frustrating. I'm going through it right now. Like I'm kind of like piecing it together. Nah. No, and then it just stood. Oh. This isn't really like something insane that happened in my day. It's more just like something I've been doing. I'm currently doing Duolingo for Spanish, and it's just nice to see it like kind of piece together, and you pick up something that's like kind of been confusing to you for a little bit. Like for example, that is just a goal. Alright, okay, can we lock in? I'm not losing to anything, I won't. What a save. What a save. Okay, pretty much what I was going to say with that is just I started to understand the concepts in Spanish that I didn't before, and I'm happy to have understood it now. That is all. That is all I needed to say. Now let's focus on the Rocket League, okay? I'm tired of losing. Okay, he went for a demo. I'm going to give him some space. This guy is trash. Boom. Give me that. You go. Nice. I'll take this. Okay. Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. Almost got a good little 50. Let's get down. Maybe some boost spawns. It does not. Where's the ball? He tried. He tried. Don't go. I go now. Out to him. Big clear. You want to boost as well. I just want some boost. Okay. Back pass. No. He's just controlling. It's a good hit. I'll pass it this way. What are the odds? Okay, it's that way. Don't be toxic or please, and then frowny face. Okay. And we'll see what he says. Maybe he will hear our plea. Nope. I'm too classy for that. Me too. Okay. Damn, you know you are like acting a fool if your teammate has to like be like, God, he's just playing around, he's goofing. He doesn't always act like this, you know. He gets like really stimulated by loud noises, and you know we got him tested when he was younger. Like that's kind of how you're talking about him. Like he's a human being. All right, what are we doing? Oh, I'm sorry. Bang! I kind of fucked him up. He didn't want to do it like that. That karma goes crazy. Alright, sorry, that's just poetic justice, you know what I mean? This guy's just acting a fool and then puts it right into his own net. Like, it doesn't get better than that. And what a fucking hit. Wow, he's out of here, folks. Oh, no. Okay, that was my last one. 22 minutes. GG. Let's get out of here. Man, y'all heard me yap out of my goddamn mind. Usually it's a bit more coherent than that. Maybe not, but that's what you guys are getting. So if you made it this far, send a comment, subscribe, like, do all the things that the YouTubers typically ask of you, because it really helps us. No, I'm just fucking with you. Just, if you want to, by all means. Oh fuck, wait.